Marcia's love letter to San Francisco, and I am just so delighted to see everybody packed into the Savoy Tivoli, which is really hallowed ground. This is a new spot, but it's an old spot. This is a spot where Sylvester performed. This is a spot where the Ramones performed. This is a spot where Paul Kantner and the Jefferson Airplane performed. And for those of you from North Beach, you'll remember Paul Kantner lived just down the street. I was just talking to people who remembered when Millie, who with her little Polaroid camera, used to come in here and take photos of everyone. But North Beach and all of San Francisco is really in the process of pushing back some bad energy, celebrating renewal and some really good vibes, and it is happening all over this neighborhood and all over this city. I just came from what for 45 years was the renowned Beach Blanket Babylon, and that thing, they say in show business, timing is everything. Well, it went dark after 45 years in 2019, then the pandemic hit, and I knew we were just screwed. And then Seven Fingers walked in there with Dear San Francisco. And that place is where the Grateful Dead and Thelonious Monk have played, and today was Chinatown Youth Day at that facility. But to Marcia, I want to thank you for always believing in San Francisco. And I rarely do this, but these whereases are actually really important. Whereas Marcia Gagliardi launched Tablehopper in February 2006, a weekly newsletter about the San Francisco dining scene that has evolved over the past 18 years. 18, by the way, is very lucky in the Jewish calendar, to become the definitive Bible for anyone who lives to eat in SF. And whereas every Tuesday, a loyal following awaits Marcia's Tablehopper insights on the latest in San Francisco Bay Area restaurant and bar news, insider events, and local culture built on the foundations of an online archive brimming with over 12,000 industry-savvy and deeply researched articles. And whereas in the last few years of declining SF morale exacerbated by negative press about the Bay Area, including, yes, from our local media outlets, Marcia's unapologetic dedication to and steadfast love of San Francisco, as well as her distinctive online voice in support of the Bay Area food and wine community, have become more vital than ever. And whereas, at a time when many San Franciscans are hungry to reconnect with the reasons why they first fell in love with the city by the Bay, Tablehopper has led the way with such welcome reminders as Marcia's The Hopper Notebook, 29 Things I'm Loving About SF Right Now, a special column in tribute to her 29 years of living in a rent-controlled apartment in San Francisco. And whereas Marcia's love notes to San Francisco continue to uplift, remind, and inspire with her recent A Bohemian Sunday, which almost killed her, serving up a Sunday soiree in a truly only in North Beach happening burlesque style, a rollicking tribute to the colorful characters and afternoon cultural crowd that makes new faces into old friends by the end of this evening. Therefore, be it resolved, the San Francisco Board of Supervisors hereby commends Marcia Gagliardi for 18 exceptional years of local cheerleading, trusted recommendations, inspired writing, and essential independent media in support of San Francisco's food, beverage, arts and culture, and small business and nightlife, with her endless positive energy imbued in the beloved Tablehopper brand.
one of the most beautiful things. I have the most beautiful honorings of my work and love. Thank you. Wow. I am so deeply touched. Thank you for taking that time to write about my love and deep dedication to keeping the disco in San Francisco. I haven't thrown a party since right before the pandemic, and those of you who are at Hi-Ho Silver Neck, that was a hell of a mic drop. I was like, God, I'm never going to do that again. And then throwing parties is a very deep masochism because I love you all so much, and I love to see you, and I love to be in community. And for us, this is a renewal party.
Yep.
Yeah. This is, and on many levels, I love you guys. It's kind of crazy. I've got this light on me. I'm like, I'm just speaking into the love. There's so much to say. But I am going to say this. Those of us who've been here for a long time, we know the special sauce. How many years have you been in North Beach? 35. I have to say, I had that was like my first drink here. I was underage. And now I'm drinking some really good stuff today. Thank you very much. The Savoy to me was very much like in the 90s when I moved to San Francisco in September '94. And I remember coming to North Beach and you see people spilling out on the street and music, and it was just mayhem in here. And you know, before I was of age, you could just kind of slink in and get a drink. And it was magic for that. But then I'm like, wait, what is this whole scene? And then the older you get, you're like, oh wait, like Beach Blanket Babylon started here. Sylvester performed here. This is deep SF. We are a bohemian crew. We do our thing. We celebrate, we are creative, we are loving, we are queer, we color outside the lines. And I take such deep honor in being a San Franciscan. Yep. Deep, 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 deep. Woo. And I wanted all of us to fill our cup today, to remember the DNA of the city. Woo. To remember that we need to dig our heels in, but first put them on. You know? And we need to show up. We need to be together. We need to refresh with celebration and joy and flair and freedom. And, you know, yeah, these are tough times, and this is why we have people who are going to be leading us through this next wave, and I'm on the bus. And I just, you know, it's a great honor as a writer to be able to document the city and finally find financial support. I have to tell you all, it has been so deeply, deeply moving to get out of debt. Subscriptions have changed my life, literally, deeply. I have so much more peace of mind, and now I can take the time to write the articles I want to write and interview the people I want to interview and cover the stories and really do the deeper work that means so much to me without having to like write a million freelance articles for a pittance. It's the worst. Like, I'm done with this. So anyway, the generosity, it was a scary thing a year ago to do this whole new model. It was scary. I was like, all right, well, let's let it rip, because if this doesn't work, I don't know what's going to happen, but let's see. And you all showed up so fucking hard. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Humble. And then, like, the next thing I was like, well, we need to do a party. And so when the Savoy reopened, I was sitting at the bar with my sister and my friend Scott. And we're looking around, and Craig, who lives upstairs, redecorated it and upgraded it. Thank you, Craig. Yes. Thank you, Craig. he met his wife Jenny here. We love you, Jenny. And Patty's sister was just sent up as well. So we're hanging out, and we just want to have a moment of love and remembrance to these fabulous women. I also want to say a shout out to Miguel for his birthday. Happy birthday, baby! To be in a room with the folks, like, we've been to the end up, we've been going to the universe, and we're still here. So it's like, it's better than a wedding, because I'm like, wait, these are my party people. I was like, these are the ones we get down. So I just want to thank all of you for still being here, and let's keep showing up. I really want to. We still got it, and we also need to teach. We need to teach. We need to show how we do it. This is unique. This is special sauce, bitches. You know. So I say turn it up. Go out. You know, we need to really, really galvanize the spirit of San Francisco. And we have it, and we are in this room, and I just, again, like, thank you for turning up for this. It has just been the most joyous, deep, moving experience.
You look hot!
Thank you! I owe it to many angels. I owe it to many angels. It's just not just happened. And many sponsors who have also supported this event so deeply. And thank you all for getting raffle tickets for our fabulous North Beach citizens, who was founded by Francis Ford Coppola. And we also need to send our love up to Eleanor, who just passed. This is deep San Francisco, you guys. Our culture, our creators, you know, we honor them. I love that you brought up Millie. I actually had a fantasy. I wanted to have a photographer here tonight doing Polaroids, and for like $10 for the raffle, but I was like, damn, Polaroids are so expensive. We're not, like, we need to come up with something else. So we have the fabulous Paul Gallo doing these gorgeous portraits. Thank you to all of you who are spending the 50 or hundo to help support North Beach citizens. We're going to be giving away some really fun gifts. But we have some entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, should we warm up with, like, you know, like, let's do it. Yeah. So I've been talking a lot, but I just wanted, like, yes, this party almost killed me. But this is why it's worth it, because I get to see all of you and honor our connection and renew it and see it all happening. So thank you all.
We love you.
We love you so much. Our city of love. We rock. We rock. We rock. And I'm gonna request what you wrote so I can send it to my parents. It's all in here. It's all here. It's all here. This is really deep. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who said yes. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mazel tov. So yeah. So raffle. It's like raffle time. Okay. Who's got my little bucket? Paula. We got a little bucket of tickets.